that was just a little bonus work for today. We'll really start what would be our normal game week preparation tomorrow. So we got some work in today, and then the guys are done. They're not going to watch film or anything. They're just out of here, hopefully get some more rest and get sharpened up for the rest of the week. So it was good practice.
How have you liked what you've seen from Ellis through the first couple of days back?
You know what? He's done a nice job. He's a big, powerful guy, and he's explosive, and he's picked up the defense well. I know when he was working on the side with Coach Alosi, he was doing a really good job. He's very coachable, and I think there's a chance that if he progresses this week, that he maybe could see a few plays. We'll see, though. We want to make sure we make the right decision.
About how much of the depth chart is set in stone?
About none of it. About quarterback and running back, secondary, linebackers aren't. D-line is still a little up in the air. Receivers, we rotate those guys through, so you could just pick it and choose it as you want. And then the offensive line, we're still trying to decide what the best combination is going to be. So it's just some names on a piece of paper right now. We're trying to get the best 11 on both sides of the ball.
Were Porter and Javon out here today?
No, Porter's sick, and Javon wasn't out here today. So.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's good.
What has to happen up front on the offensive line for this offense to work?
Boy, that's a tough question. It's hard because we haven't had a chance to work 5 guys together probably for more than one practice. So my first answer would be consistency, but that's hard right now just because of the movement along the offensive line. But they have to develop consistency, and that's in communication, and playing off of each other. It would be great if we could find 5 guys by Thursday, and they could play the whole year, because then they'd get better as the weeks went on. Hopefully we can do that. I don't know if we can or not, but I would say consistency.
It didn't look like Jordan Zumwalt did a full ton today. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's okay.
Tabler, do you have an update on him?
No,
Ishmael Adams had something.
he's fine.
About Baca on his
He's good.
getting back.
He did well. Yeah, he did well. I don't mind talking about those guys that came back. Jeff came back, and Alberto came back, and Greg came back, and they all did well. So that's why that position's still in flux, because all of a sudden you get a Jeff Baca back, and if by Wednesday it looks like he's up to speed and he's ready to go, then gosh darn, you have to really consider playing him. So it's just we're in a state of flux right there, but that's okay. It's a positive state of flux, because we're getting guys back rather than losing guys and really having to scramble.
What do you have to see from him that will tell you he's
he needs to, his technique needs to be sound. He needs to be comfortable in the system. And I would think that a guy with his experience, he'd be comfortable in the system a lot quicker than a guy, that has never played football. And his wind, he's got to be able to get through practice and feel good. And then we'll have some contact tomorrow, and, he'll get a little bit of contact on his head, and we'll see how he feels. So if he can do those things, and I'm not saying that we definitely will play him, but we certainly have to look at playing him, just because he's a good player, and you want your good players to play. Okay, how are you guys? Had Ellis and Simon?
Yeah.
They're a good pair there. So, okay, thanks everybody, appreciate it.